have a car, 2 kids, and a wife. I'll probably be here for the rest of my life. I'm living on the island. When summer comes and winter falls, the island ladies go to shopping malls. Take daddy's credit card and charge it all. They're living on an island. I live in Hicksville most of my life. I have a car, 2 kids, and a wife. I'll probably be here for the rest of my life. I'm living on the island. When summer comes and winter falls, the island ladies go to shopping malls. Take daddy's credit card and charge it all. They're living on an island. Oh, we're living on Long Island. Oh, you know it's so much fun. I'm living on the island. I'm just basking in the sun.
Hey, Andy, give me a vodka. Is that your Camaro? It's gorgeous.
You know, I went to high school with Billy Joel.
Wow.
I go to Hamptons on Friday night. I party hard till the sunshine bright. Then I'm sitting in traffic on Sunday night. I'm living on an island. Yeah, living on Long Island. And you know it's so much fun. I'm living on the island. I'm not hurting anyone. Let's live.
Hey there, Islanders. If you're going out to the beach, you better get an early start. Traffic is miserable.
Well, I'm coming of age, you know, that page, trying to get down in Levittown, dancing in the dark in Floral Park. I think I'll stay in Oyster Bay because I'm living on an island. Yeah, living on Long Island. Well, I get my thrills out in Dix Hills, and the girls are pretty in Garden City. Got my 280Z on the LIE, waiting in vain for the train. I'm living on Fire Island.
Hey, my friends, welcome back, Radito. Longer time, me no see, you no see me. We no see each other longer time. We're back, baby. We're back, bambino. We're back in the Gagootz show, all anew. Tonight, all a new show. We got 2 great guests. We're gonna talk about a movie. We're gonna talk about everything. This is a great new show. Welcome back. Gradito, my friends, the all-new Gagootz show. And here is your host for the night, Jen Snodland and Betty Gagootz Rizzuti. Ciao, my friend. Enjoy the show. Enjoy. Ciao, my friends. Ciao. Welcome to the Gagootz show, Halloween show.
That intro was terrifying. I was absolutely terrified the entire time. That was a lot going on.
Yeah, that was it was a haunted flea market that used to, the woman that was in that, the late Elsie McCobb, she had passed away. She used to organize all the like horror film festivals, the independent horror film festivals on Long Island, and different flea markets. She did the Christmas haunted flea market, Halloween haunted flea market, and so I knew her, and actually I bought that pillow from her. She used to make those pillows.
Yes.
And you saw the display in the intro.
Yeah,
So,
very cool. What kind of living on? Living on. What a
Anyway, you're into like what, ghosts and?
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, not ghosts, but paranormal research. Research. In fact, I heard that this place might be haunted.
Really?
Yeah. I was talking to Bobby in the back, and supposedly this place might be haunted. That if you say the Gagootz 3 times, you may be visited. I don't know if you want to try it. I brought some sage to protect us, but I don't know how well it will protect us.
I have a cigar.
Well, you're Clint Eastwood.
And I'm dressed like Clint Eastwood, so hey, I'm not afraid.
Hey. You want to give it a whirl?
Sure.
Okay.
So what is it? The Gagootz.
The Gagootz. Gagootz. We've already said it twice. Let's hold hands and say it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Gagootz. Gagootz. Gagootz.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Oh, boy.
Owen, what's up? How you guys doing?
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, hey, Gagootz.
I can't really see the ghost. You have to come closer.
Oh, hello now. Oh, sorry if I spooked you. My friends all say I'm pretty scary. Yeah, you know, how you guys doing
Just
tonight?
go. Just leave.
Okay.
My bad is too
geez,
demon.
I can take your hint. Slow down,
Go.
Rosie. Okay, whatever. I'm out of here.
Oh,
Oh man, that was scary.
I thought Bobby was full of it. I knew
It's
he's full of a
haunted.
lot of stuff, but my goodness.
That must have been like something from maybe something that Alfredo Gagootz cooked in the kitchen, and
I think it's a little remnant of what he's left behind.
yeah. Whoa.
All right,
That
let's talk about something else. This freaked me out.
Okay,
you
all
got to
right.
pretend it doesn't happen. That's how you get rid of it. I heard you went to that TKO event.
Yes, I did.
How was that?
It was awesome, and I go every year, and this year I even donated a basket.
Oh, what'd you make?
Yeah, I called it the Rock and Roll Extravaganza. And what it was 4 Blu-ray DVDs from concerts. Well, 3 were concerts. One was The Last Waltz, Martin Scorsese, of the band, if you heard of the band. Up on Cripple Creek.
Okay.
She said,
All right.
Yeah. Take a load off Annie.
Yes, yes, you got me there.
Wait, yeah, okay. So Virgil Kane is my name. Do you know that one?
Sure
No?
thing, Grandpa.
Okay.
I had the second one. I knew the second one.
All right. Anyway, the night they drove old Dixie down. I hope Nancy's not watching. She hates when I sing.
That was lovely.
She says I turn everything into a Bob Dylan song.
Oh, but who doesn't like Bob Dylan?
Nancy.
Apparently. Apparently.
So anyway, it had The Last Waltz. It had Woodstock, the anniversary director's cut of Woodstock Blu-ray, and Yellow Submarine. I had to put that in. The Grateful Dead movie, which is a great movie if you like or if you don't like the Grateful Dead, this is probably the definitive concert movie.
Okay.
Of what it's like from waiting online to going in to
Well,
seeing
you
the
followed
band.
the Dead for like years, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I did in the 70s, and then in the 80s I stopped. In the 80s I listened to different music. And then in the 90s I realized I didn't own one Grateful Dead CD. So people started giving them to me, and yeah, I like them again, but I'm not a Deadhead.
Oh, got you.
I'm not. A Deadhead, to me, a Deadhead has to be someone who's seen the Grateful Dead at least 25 times.
How many times have you seen them?
5 times. Saw Jerry Garcia Band 5 or 6 times. Might be 6, but that one time I think it was the time they carried me out in an ambulance, and the rest is history.
My.
And I saw Bob Weir 5 or 6 times too.
Okay.
So
you gave this basket full of DVDs for a fundraiser?
DVDs and 2 mugs, a Beatles Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band mug, and the Grateful Bears.
Oh, cute.
The Grateful
Cute.
Bears mug, and a book on Beatles, the Beatles albums.
Now all they have to
Volume
do is
1.
find a DVD player.
No, CD or DVD. Yeah, everybody has a DVD player.
No, they don't.
You don't have a DVD player?
I don't. Everything streams now, like this.
Yeah, we stream.
Just
right.
like this. Yeah, everything streams. I'd like to ask the audience, do you have a DVD player? If you could leave it in the comments.
Yes.
I don't think...
We're on Facebook Live right now. I shared it. I shared the crap out of it.
The crap out of it. So yeah, Halloween is like my favorite holiday.
Me too.
I love Halloween. I'm so excited. We have a fantastic guest today. And I'm just so, I don't know, if you haven't heard of Ariel Sinclair, you've been living under a rock. A true icon. Just Fire Island wouldn't be Fire Island without her.
Oh, really?
Oh my goodness, yeah.
I worked at Fire Island for 8 years.
Did you?
Ocean Bay Park. I was a bartender there.
I think she avoided
And I
you
traveled
that whole
I used to
year.
get in those moods on my night off where I just go to I'd go from Kismet to the Pines.
He'd go to the Pines.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? I was Benny the bartender. I had my own T-shirts. We'll have to talk about that
We
another
will have
time.
to talk about that. But she's
Yeah.
a stable in Fire Island.
Wow. Oh, I can't wait to meet her.
She's going to tell you all about it, but just from Fire Island, and then later that night, she's in New York City. She's working at Lips the same day, and it's just, she's an institution. That's all you can really say.
I can't wait.
I grew, and somehow has not aged a day. Since I was younger, I've been stalking her. I've been stalking
So
her.
cool. And we actually have one of her videos, which we're going to show in 2 parts.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to show after she comes here and we talk to her, we'll see part 1, then we'll see part 2.
Yeah.
And Yeah, it'll be fun.
Comes in parts, ladies and gentlemen. It's a horror show.
No, because I like 2-minute videos. I think the audience wants like a quick. They want a video. They want to be entertained.
All that
but then they
TikTok.
want to come back to you.
To me?
To Jen Snorlin.
It's all about me? Well,
it's all about you.
If they want to come back to me, I guess so.
But okay, so before we go to that video and before we bring up our guest, let's go to this video.
Ooh.
It's right. Hey, listen, I got to tell you something that nobody knows about me. All right, I got to tell you, you got to help me if you can. When the moon turns full tonight, something terrible is going to happen to me. I'm going to turn into this horrible beast. Oh, it's happening already. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Ciao, my friends. It's me, Alfredo Gagootz, and I love you. How you doing? Hey, how you doing? Hey, what happened to my pants? Hey, let's go to the kitchen and cook something. Come with me. And we're back with our very special guest, Ariel Sinclair.
Oh my God! It is an honor to be here with you and with Jen. She's been my biggest fan since she was how old?
Like 12.
12 years old. And I just met you, and I just found out what Gagootz means. So it means two things, right?
Right.
What's the first thing is?
A very long green squash.
Right. And what's the other thing?
A very long old squash.
Right. Which I was like, yay!
Wrinkles.
I love the show already. And let me tell you something. While I was backstage getting ready, I was like, I felt so many presences and so many things happening. Like, I was like, who is this tapping on my shoulder? And there was nobody there. I was terrified. So this place is definitely haunted.
Yes, absolutely. I fear the Gabagool might be returning.
The Gagootz.
Gabagool.
Gagootz.
You said it 3 times.
Oh, no.
Hey,
God.
everybody.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
Oh, God, the ghost.
Make it go. Make it
Oh, my
leave.
God.
Hey, hey, oh, hey.
These people didn't give me my pedicure on time.
Oh. Is that another ghost?
I'm unsure.
Listen, I need a pedicure.
We're doing a live show right now, ma'am.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What do you think we're doing here? You can see it. There's a monitor
Does this look like
outside.
a
It's
place?
haunted.
Does this look like a place where you get pedicures?
Well, if it's not, then
We are haunted.
Yeah.
You were right.
I would like.
I think the
pedicure.
What do you
Gagootz
see?
brought it.
Yeah.
I don't even think she was a real person. I think she was a ghost or something. From
I think
the
we should
past.
light this up soon.
An
because
apparition.
Oh my God! She came in looking for a
Yeah.
pedicure. Does this look like a place where you get pedicures?
I don't know.
Do you have wolfsbane?
I don't. I don't know what we need to get rid of that. But
Was she not
Sorry,
this?
that's my ex-wife, Shelly. I gotta go get her. I'm sorry, guys. That's Shelly. Shelly, honey.
Was she not the scariest person you ever saw?
She was absolutely
Oh my
terrifying.
God!
Who does that? Well,
I know. And what did
At
she
first
think? What did she think was going on here?
At first, I thought it was part of the show, but then I was like, oh God!
oh no, you would know I wouldn't do
terrified.
that.
That was great.
Oh,
We
no.
should have brought her up, but I was like, and then
And gave her a pedicure. Why not?
yeah, gave her a bed. We
Yeah.
should have. I guess that's what she thought. I guess she thought she was in a beauty parlor or something.
Well, you know what? She would have thought she was in a beauty parlor. Because
Oh.
take a look
Yes,
at. I mean,
because-
Thank you.
so
Oh,
I could talk
definitely.
about Ariel Sinclair forever. 2002 was a fantastic year for her. You were Miss Fire Island.
Yes.
You were,
Oh,
You were
really?
so
Fire
much
Island.
more. What else happened that year?
Miss Fire, I was Miss Fire, Miss Long Island, and the homecoming queen in Cherry Grove. So it was like you call that the
Trifecta?
trifecta, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But so you worked in
like the
Ocean Bay
Triple
Park or
Crown,
Ocean
Triple-
Beach?
Ocean Bay Park.
Ocean Bay Park. So
The
I work in
land-
Ocean Beach at the Mermaid.
Oh yeah.
I do bingo there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ocean Beach was the land of no.
Yes.
And
until
we were
the drag
land-
queens came there.
We were the land of
Yes.
what the frig.
You couldn't go to Ocean Beach and like eat ice cream, right? You
Yeah,
couldn't-
on the sidewalk. You had
Yeah.
to eat it
It's crazy.
inside. And they put a bench out for you. Had to sit on the bench. You would get a
Right.
ticket.
But it's so different now.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
It's so, I mean, they have, I do bingo there, and they have like a burlesque show where this woman makes a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with her vagina. And
Wow.
Get out of here!
I don't
Really?
even think
I'm not
I could
kidding.
make toast. Like
Right?
a whole PB&J. My goodness, I couldn't even make an appetizer.
So since this is the Halloween show, what, like, Jen, what is your, what's the scariest thing that ever happened to you?
Hosting the show, I would have to say. It's pretty scary. What about you? What's the scariest thing?
It's like I really have to think about it. I should have thought about it because I knew I was going to ask you the question.
Let's
What about you?
Yeah.
What about me? I'm thinking about it. Keep going.
Yeah. I mean, just, there's a lot of scary things that happen,
Yes,
especially in
yeah.
Long Island.
Yes.
Oh
Long
yeah.
Island's very scary.
Yeah. Well, we have besides like, actual crime, we also have the Amityville Horror House.
Yes.
Yes.
We have Pilgrim State. We have Kings Park, which is closed.
We have the Gilgo Beach
Killer.
Killer.
Still on the
Oh,
loose.
still on the loose.
Still on the loose.
And remember, there was a time during when the Gilgo Beach Killer was really going at it. They found like a foot in the ocean and one. They were
Oh, yeah.
Right
Right behind my cleaners on the Southern State, they found like half a torso.
Yeah.
There's some
Crazy.
questionable things on this table. Yes, look at.
Benny loves Halloween.
I
as
love
do
Halloween.
I do too.
I didn't even.
I mean,
I should turn him on.
For me, that's how drag started. You
Yeah?
know, it started with Halloween. It was like I remember being a little gay boy and being like my friend having a Halloween party, and I was just like, I want to be a prostitute. Like, so my mother wore a wig, like where we had like parties and stuff. She put on a wig when she was feeling, fancy. So I put my mother's wig on and like some outfit, and I went to this Halloween party, like probably 6 or 7 years old.
Wow.
And I was a prostitute. And then
Dreams
ever
do
since
come
that, it
true,
was like
yeah.
every Halloween it became like, I
Bigger.
did something drag or female, and then here I am now.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
it all starts with Halloween, I feel.
I think Halloween is the night that you can be whatever you want to be. And, I lost track because that was such a beautiful story, honestly. But it really is a beautiful story.
She is your biggest fan.
Yeah, you don't know that.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm very blessed to be friends with her. And so I knew she was my fan, but then she invited me to do her bridal shower.
Mm-hmm.
So where was it?
At the View in Oakdale.
The View in Oakdale, beautiful place.
Yeah, I
So I
think I've
go
been
in, and it's like, we had a room over to the side, and there was, some people were like, I don't know what's going on. The drag queen shows up, we're going to do bingo. But then
Oh my
a
God.
few drinks later, everyone's relaxed and like, oh, 69! And
And
everyone's
the
having a
whole
good time.
restaurant loved it. All the
Yes.
waiters and waitresses kept coming in. People kept trying to come to our area, and it's like, you don't get this. You don't deserve
During
this.
COVID, I did my niece's bridal shower like via the internet, like what do they call it? Viral? Virtual.
Virtual,
And she
yeah,
was.
like a
Everyone
Zoom.
was like, "How do you not have a bridal shower or anything with not having a drag queen? Because it's so boring if you don't."
That's what I said. That's what
And
I
then
said.
what happened that night? Tell them the story.
Oh, so what happened that night was I conceived my daughter. I had such a good time.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you conceived your daughter
Yep,
that
I
night?
absolutely did. I absolutely did. So because of Ariel Sinclair,
Where did you do
Veronica.
it? Where was this? Where did this happen?
parking lot of
Yeah.
the
In the
Oakdale-
parking lot.
parking
the
lot.
View.
Of the View.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that was a bridal shower?
Yeah.
Your
Afterwards.
bridal shower and you're already...
I never said I was a class act, ladies and gentlemen.
After the bridal shower, she was so wild.
So wild.
She got her husband in the parking lot, and how many weeks later were you?
A couple, 3-4 weeks later, and then my wedding was like 4 weeks after that. So I had to pretend at my wedding to drink champagne.
Oh, man. Oh, what a drag.
I know,
secret.
man. It was a complete secret.
Yeah, that's a drag you don't like.
No, that's the type of drag we don't like.
And now she has a beautiful daughter, Veronica.
Yes.
Yes.
Thanks to Ariel Sinclair. So if you're looking to
Baby
conceive,
makeup.
What a great story.
yeah,
Yeah.
might I suggest you contact Ariel Sinclair? Her fees are reasonable, and you might wind up with a baby.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Or
are gonna-
two, or
yeah.
three.
Those are going to be some fun phone calls.
Just let's hope one of them's a drag queen.
So, Halloween.
Halloween.
Halloween. We're
They-
gonna,
yeah, we're celebrating Halloween because we only do this show twice a month.
No, wait a minute. So you said who are you supposed to be?
Clint Eastwood.
From which movie?
From all of them.
All of them, right.
Every one of them.
Yes.
I would
The
assume
good, the bad, and the ugly.
I would
Okay.
assume it would be that.
Yeah.
The good, the bad. His poncho was a little...
Can you see my nuts?
My wife Nancy, I have to thank her.
She likes nuts.
For Who likes nuts? No. I guess I should have waited to thank her for the poncho. Thank you, hon.
For covering
Nancy.
Benny's nuts. We
For
appreciate
covering my
it.
nuts, because I need my nuts covered, obviously.
So
Are
we're
they
Well,
big
gonna
nuts?
the
Do you like big
gabagool
nuts?
might come
big
back.
nuts.
Or
You
do
know,
you like your nuts small?
it depends. It's the package.
Right.
It's not about the size to me. It's about the presentation.
Yeah.
You know, that's important.
Do they have to be shaved nuts?
What are you talking? I was talking about chestnuts. What is everyone else talking
About
about?
walnuts. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I didn't.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
This is a children's show.
Is it?
I'm not sure.
Because before this show, there was Girl Scouts here, so
There was
Yeah.
Girl Scouts. Yeah.
God bless those girls.
Yes.
May he save them.
They're gonna change the world. Let's hope.
I don't know. We're in trouble.
Well,
We're in trouble. You give somebody $11 for something that's $10.99, and the guy gives you back 4 quarters change. You know, that's what we're living in.
oh yeah.
They
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
count, and they can't tell time with a face clock. They
I
can't.
never
The big
could tell
hand and
time.
the little time. The
Yeah.
little time.
I was horrible with telling time.
You know what?
You were really.
Some
Was.
people can't, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. You, can't. You know what?
Some
See,
some
you need
people.
I could
some
like,
people
oh
can't.
boy, if it's a
I used to tell my son's friends that it was a sundial and you have to take it outside.
Oh.
And they'd be like, but Mr. Rizzuti, it's dark. And I'm like, bring a flashlight with you.
Well, you know what's funny? When I was younger, I told my dad in math I'm having trouble because you have to read the watch and then use a protractor. And the first step I'm having issues with,
Right.
with this, with the minute hand. And when the minute hand
too.
goes with the hour hand, I didn't know exactly. Like
Me
I could do it
too.
like that and that. So I asked my dad. I said I need to know how to tell time. So then he got me a digital watch. And I guess that, and up until now, I haven't had to tell anyone about it. So now you guys know.
yeah.
You know.
I think a lot of people struggle with that because once the digital clock came out, or it was like, I don't know. I guess if you learned how to tell time,
It's not important now.
Yes.
Everything's
All right.
digital.
Everything's
time is of the essence. Is that the same?
Yeah, and it's linear.
Yes.
There's different parallels.
Time heals all wounds.
It does. It
Anyway,
does.
you
Time
make
is on your side.
Time after time.
time.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. We're
Yes.
going with time here. Yeah. All right.
We have to
But
play
I'm the man that time forgot.
No.
Father Time.
Who could forget you?
I'm going to be in a spaghetti western. Going to call it Cool Hand Mama Luke.
Oh. Do you like spaghetti?
I do like spaghetti. I like any type of carbs.
Right?
Anyway, you make videos.
Well, yes, sometimes,
do.
yes. Not
And-
not the dirty ones.
No, but no,
I
not
haven't,
those.
yeah.
But
Like
you
chicks
do,
with dicks, I don't do those.
So these videos, do you do them all the time? Or?
No. I had during COVID, it was like you had to do shows, at home, and it was so great about it was, all you had to do was get dressed up from here up. So like, from down here below, you didn't have to wear a girdle or stockings, so it was much more. Then when you went back to doing shows, you're like, oh fuck, I have to put tights on, and like, oh, we're not allowed to curse.
Well, just keep it cool.
All right, I won't say it again.
Be cool.
But yeah, so during that time, we did some videos. We had fun, and then because we were doing virtual
We
shows.
have a swear spittoon instead of a swear jar, but we had no room for it tonight.
Yeah, so I guess it's a little bit of a free for all, but we'll try to be good.
We'll
With
be
Halloween.
good. We'll be good.
All right, you want to show
Well, I
it?
want your viewers to come back.
Oh, they
don't wanna
will.
chase them
They'll.
away.
Right now, we probably have 1 million viewers right now.
Yay!
We've bribed a lot of people. I've seen a lot of
I
things.
hope so. Yeah.
Yeah.
And share with your friends. So let's show part 1 of. We have a video of
When do
yours.
we know
that's
to
like,
cut it? You just.
I didn't
I
do it.
did. I knew when to cut. it.
Okay.
I cut it when.
You're an expert.
It's a.
Don't tell them.
All right,
tell
but
them.
it's a 5-minute video.
If it's when the.
So I cut it almost in half. It's,
Okay.
It's where you do something and then you say,
And then
okay,
I-
now we'll
and
do
then
thi-"
something else happens.
And then something else happens.
And something else comes out.
Right.
But not that.
Not
but
that.
not that.
That's
doesn't-
a way.
Yes.
Got it.
The Gagootz. There's no
Got it. The
Gagootz.
Gagootz? Okay.
It's a Gagootz free
Yes.
video.
Yes.
All right. Let's go to the video, Bobby, of Ariel Sinclair, part 1.
Hi everyone, I'm Ariel Sinclair. Thank you so much for tuning in to Why Not 4. Spring is right around the corner and I want to show you some easy steps to do your makeup so that you can look like a doll. First, what we're going to do is we're going to take one of our clips, one of these little clips, and pull our hair back so we can get our hair out of our face because we're going to be doing makeup. Okay, so now that we have our hair out of our face, first thing we want to do is brighten the eyes up because eyes are the windows to the soul, right? Yes, big eyes, big eyes. So I always like black. So what we're going to do is take some black eyeshadow and just fill all this in. Fill all this in with black. It's going to look fabulous when I'm done. Wait till you see it. Fill all this in with black. Go right up to your eyebrow because black is the new pink. Black, black, black. Look what we're going to do. Just fill this all in. Trust me, you're going to love this. This is going to work the day and night. Okay, now that we have our black eyeshadow on, also do some on the bottom. Just go back and forth, back and forth. Think of your ex. Now what we're going to do is draw on a whole new eyebrow because we want to look surprised. It's spring. Oh my God, the flowers are blooming. So you're just going to go like this with the black pencil and go like easy, breezy. Now I have a new eyebrow and I look surprised. Oh, 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 oh. I didn't know you were there. Boom. Oh.
Right on time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now everyone at home
Yeah.
has half a face of makeup.
Everyone has half. So if you're following the tutorial, yes, you have half face of makeup on, and then we're going to get back to it.
Yes.
We will.
Yes.
But we've had some haunted experiences while you guys were watching
Terrifying.
the video.
We have.
Some horrifying.
I think we should get down to the bottom of it.
Yes. Let's hold hands.
Let's hold hands and bring it out.
Gabagool, gabagool, gabagool. We said it 3 times.
Oh, hey guys, I'm back. How you doing? How's everybody doing? It's the Gabagool.
I don't know about you,
I'm
Jen,
not
but I have
What
a
you
feeling
doing back
something
there?
fishy's going
Yeah,
on.
Something
you know
very
me.
strange.
The Gabagool from the
Right?
neighborhood. The Gabagool,
Yeah.
you know?
Come over
You
here.
remember me, Benny, right?
Let's find out who this caper is.
Yes. Oh.
Oh. It's
Oh.
Claire!
God.
If it wasn't for you meddling comedians,
She would have gotten away with
I would
it.
have gotten away with it too.
Oh my God,
Oh.
it's Claire.
Oh, it's me. Just as spooky.
Well, while you're
Sit down,
here,
join us.
Oh, sure.
hey, before she
Come
sits
on.
down, why don't you make us a Halloween drink?
You know what? I would love to. I'd
Excellent.
love to mix up a little Halloween special.
Here, put some in my flask.
She's gonna make
I
enough
had-
for everyone.
To be Clint Eastwood, I needed a flask.
So Claire is amazing at so many things, and one of them, as you might know,
Being a
is
ghost.
being a ghost, being a spirit, pouring spirits.
Me, just a spirit with some spirit.
Yeah, how do we know
Spirit with
Claire? Do I know
spirits.
Claire?
Whoa.
Oh, you know Claire. You know Claire. Claire's
From-
always with me.
yes.
She's always with me. Claire has been my best friend for over 15, 16 years.
Like 20
Where'd
Like
you meet
20
Claire?
years.
20.
We met in school, singing like songs together while we were in pretty much attention.
We still like to sing.
We
What
still
ki-
like to sing.
Like what kind of
We're
songs?
still known to sing a little.
Oh, they were
tune.
like jazz songs and things, you know.
Who wants to hear a jazz song from Claire and Jen?
Oh, no,
Oh,
no.
yes. Yay. Yeah. Well, as soon as she's done with the drink.
Let her mix them up. Let her
Hello,
mix
my
them.
baby. Hello,
Hello,
my
my-
honey.
Hello, my ragtime gal.
Well, I guess I might just pop a little squat here if nobody minds.
What are you making?
Well, this is a little something that I like to call, it's a French martini of sorts.
Okay.
It's inspired by a French prostitute that I met. Yeah.
See,
One
I was
leg.
a prostitute
One leg.
for Halloween when
I
I was
figured it
little.
was
It's all making sense.
It all
Very
comes
spooky.
together.
It's a full circle. Everybody loves a prostitute on Halloween.
Everybody loves a
Everyone loves a prostitute
Yeah,
on
period.
Halloween.
Any day of the year, really.
Well, that's
That
mostly
should be
all the costumes
That should
now.
be the title of your autobiography.
Everybody loves a prostitute.
Everybody loves a
Or I was a
prostitute on
prostitute
Halloween.
at Halloween.
Yeah.
Oh, that is actually
I
a
was
good
a 7-year-old
Yeah,
prostitute.
right? That's a good one.
one. When I was a 7-year-old prostitute.
Yeah.
So we have the vodka.
All right, so we have a little vodka here. You know, a word out to our sponsors over at the Great
Now,
Goose.
Grey Goose. A lot of people like Tito's.
I
You
like
want-
Tito's, but when I'm feeling super fancy, I knew Ariel Sinclair was going to be here. We had to. You got to let loose with the goose.
I like Gagootz.
The Grey Goose.
Ran into him a few times.
All right, so
I
we
bet
had
you
a
like
little...
to get goosed.
Yes, I do.
Oh, everybody.
Ow!
Gagoose.
I like to
Oh,
goose,
Gagootz.
actually.
Oh, you like the goose?
Yeah,
All
I
right,
like
so-
to goose more than I like to
Right,
get
God,
goose.
this tastes like
She
something.
actually tinted the Black House to make it look spooky.
Remember
So what-
Black
oh,
House?
Yeah.
Spooky.
You remember Blackout Black House?
Oh.
So
And then
you
from
didn't
Black
buy
House
it
it went
that
to-
color?
You know, no, I
Something-
didn't. This
Rumplemans.
is the spooky
Rumplemans.
edition that I
Rumplemans.
created myself. Yeah, me and Jen used to guzzle this bad boy back in the day.
And
That's a
then
little
who
throwback for
Who
ya.
held whose hair?
We would pretty much just like put our heads ourselves in trash
Right.
bags and then just get going.
Yeah, it was a joint purge.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta let it go so that way you could let it come back. You know, like
Yeah.
you shake it
Make
up,
room.
clean it out.
And what,
Shake it
what,
up,
is it, what is
baby.
it called?
What is this drink called? The
I think we should name it together probably.
Probably.
Right. Think of inspiration. You're in France.
France prostitutes.
Smelly back alley. You know, kind of real.
But don't they have those those things in the street,
what I'm putting
like a bidet? What is it called?
You can just put
A
'em in the
toilet?
refrigerator.
No.
no, yeah, not a toilet.
A
It's
toilet.
like
The things in the streets.
where you clean yourself.
boy.
A bidet.
It's water, like a bidet,
Yeah.
right?
Let's hope
Yeah.
this is good.
I heard they
it's
have them in
purple.
France, but if
Oh, it's
if
purple.
I'm
It's
wrong,
very
Purple.
potion
I
like.
It is like a
apologize for the
potion.
Let's
I think we
hope
should
it's
call it
good.
prostitute potion.
Prostitute
prostitute
potion.
potion.
Les
All right.
Les prostitutes
potion.
Okay,
I love
ladies.
it.
Oh,
You
I
have to
love
say
it.
it with a
prostitute
French
potion.
accent.
I like that.
You're gonna have to get other cups. We'll try it together.
No, we have cups right here.
Prostitute.
These cups right here, kiddo.
Potion.
Oh, those ones? Is
Yeah.
that what I was going to use? Oh,
Yeah,
Jen told
we
me
can
regular
use them.
cups.
They're mine. They're clean.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All
the
right.
bennies.
And we're back.
And we're back. And we're back. So we have Les
Is
prostitutes potion.
this your Betty Boop cup?
Yes,
or?
I'm a Betty Boop fan.
Who
Okay.
doesn't
Pour
love
a
Betty
little in
Boop?
here.
That's
Come on.
right.
And then you
there
come
we
sit right
go.
between me and Ariel Sinclair.
this one
Claire.
I
mine?
would love
Of course.
nothing more.
I love the ice that they're like
can
half
have this cup
moons
if you
for
like.
Halloween.
Or just drink out of the thing.
I'm just going to sip it straight out of the shaker.
No, come
Yeah.
on, have it in
Now,
a
I don't know
cup.
about
Come
you
on.
guys, but I would like
Listen,
to
if
go.
I want more,
All right,
you
I'll
know.
class it up.
Let's cheers it up.
Yes, I would like for this show to go another hour and a half, at least 2 hours. I don't know. Maybe we can get, maybe we can get some snacks. I don't know.
I hope this is good. The prostitute
Cheers.
potion is
Le
flowing.
prostitute
Prostitute
potion.
potion.
Happy Halloween.
Happy
Let's
Halloween.
Halloween.
Halloween, everybody.
It's delicious.
Oh my.
Oh, yeah.
That's like licoricey.
Woo.
That'll get you making very bad decisions.
Oh yeah.
That'll get your Gagootz
Oh
going.
yeah.
Oh, that,
Yeah.
Or not.
yeah, or not.
It could backfire.
Boy.
There's an
Wow.
algorithm. Too much of this, the Gagootz is either one way or
Right.
another.
Yeah.
Like kind of like good whiskey dick.
Yeah.
Whiskey dick.
Right,
Wow.
only
I haven't heard
lay
that one in a
whiskey.
little
Lay
bit.
whiskey dick.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, very popular.
Well,
Oh.
This isn't so bad.
what a nice
huh?
little
No,
treat.
this isn't so bad. I mean, it's not like so good, but it's.
It's the purple. It's kind of.
No, I like it.
It's like,
I think it's good.
I think
would
it's like
order
an
this.
aperitif or a digestive.
Yeah. I don't care as long as it's
lay.
alcohol.
That's true. That's true.
Keep it coming.
Keep it
I
coming.
haven't had alcohol in the longest time.
So,
I don't drink. Yeah.
what is your favorite
Salud.
scary movie?
Wow. My favorite scary movie.
I know there's genres like slasher and supernatural and stuff, but like overall, if you had to
Overall,
choose one.
well, today I was thinking of a movie. They made a remake of it, but the original, The Legend of Hell House, with Roddy McDowell.
Oh, I love Roddy McDowell.
Roddy McDowell, and it's The Legend of
Cornelius.
Hell House, and it's where they go in. They go into a haunted house, and nobody. The only person who has ever survived from the haunted house is Roddy McDowell with a different team. So this new team assembles to go in there, and they bring him in.
With Roddy
And I
McDowell.
yeah, and
Yeah.
I thought of that movie today. That's I like a lot of horror. I like some Vincent Price movies.
Oh, who doesn't
House on
love
Haunted
Morris.
Hill is
When he was on the Brady Bunch.
When his voiceover in Thriller.
I think I'm aging myself.
Yeah. We know the Brady Bunch.
All right.
We've seen reruns.
All right.
yeah, reruns.
We've seen reruns.
No, what was it? Nick at Night. They used to watch Nick at Night.
That's true,
yeah.
we did. Staying up late.
And I watched Svengoolie, which I wasn't wearing his shirt. I have a couple of Svengoolie glow-in-the-dark shirts.
My dad is
My
a big
dad
fan
talks
of-
about
big
that.
fan of
Now was
Svengoolie.
Svengoolie,
Svengoolie
was he like from the past and then came back?
It's a new Svengoolie, but this
Okay.
this Svengoolie has been doing it. Rick Kaz, and he's been doing it for I think 25,
Okay.
close to 30 years. But
'Cause
yeah,
now
there
it's
was a
popular again.
Svengoolie.
Yeah.
Right now, I have a picture. I don't know if you can really see it. I have Vampira, the Vampira
wow.
show
Oh.
that was
that
before
right
Elvira.
With the
But-
waist like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
She had
yeah.
a teeny
She's
tiny
in
waist.
Plan 9 from Outer Space.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is fun. All right, certain movies. I love a lot of comedy horror, so I like
Yeah.
I have to watch Ghostbusters. I have
yeah.
to watch Addams Family Values, the second one.
Yeah, yeah.
With what's her name? Joan Cusack is in it.
So
She's-
hysterical.
So funny.
Oh,
so
What a
funny.
dude, that's a
genius.
great movie.
Yeah. I was ballerina Barbie. Graceful, delicate. They had
And
to
then-
go.
Sorry,
I do that all
what
the
was
time
her
to my
name?
dad
Yes.
when he buys me gifts.
What
I'm
was her
like,
name? Debbie?
Debbie.
Sorry, Debbie. And then, so I chopped them up with the axe. And Grandmama says, that takes me back.
No Mercedes. We have to set an example.
Now there's a new
Set this.
show coming out it's just called Wednesday.
Yes.
I'm excited for that.
I
Me
wanna
too.
see that.
Me too. I can't
Very
wait. It's
good.
coming out in November.
Yes.
So, what's your favorite scary movie?
Oh, my favorite scare. We were just having this conversation recently, as a matter of fact.
So you should be ready.
I know we both agreed House of a Thousand Corpses.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Way
yes,
up
yes.
there.
That's a Rob Zombie
lot of
flick.
Rob Zombie gore.
Oh,
Love
yeah?
it, love it, yeah. 28 Days Later,
Yes, not to be confused with 28 Days with Sandra Bullock.
Sandra Bullock. It's about
which is close.
alcoholism.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Right.
it's kind of
Recovering.
it's kind of the same
28
storyline.
days later is
Similar,
like
similar.
28 days later is a virus that
Yeah.
Virus.
And then 28 Days
Not
when
so
Sandra
much
Bullock
like
gets a drop
COVID.
of zombie blood in her
Yes,
eye.
yes.
And, you know, goes all nuts all the way to her AA meetings.
that's great.
That's what happened.
Never been to one.
And what about you, Ariel? What's your favorite?
My favorite, of course, it's Halloween.
Oh,
The
really?
original.
Classic.
And then, with Laurie Strode, and then they did all the other ones, and I followed the whole franchise, and they redid it with Rob Zombie, and then it came back, and now it's like the second one didn't happen, but I love the way this last three arches that they did, I love the way it ended. It's like, I'm not going to give it away. 'cause
Yeah,
some
I
people
saw
are
it
like-
too. I saw
Right,
that.
but it's
I
like
the
for fans
Halloween
that have been
movies.
fans from the beginning, like that, I was young and I was like, it terrified me and I'm like, oh my God, but I watched it every year for Halloween because it was just so scary.
Yeah, I like the
terrifying.
the original
Like you
Night
were
of
as
the
a
Living
ghost.
Dead, the black and white Night of
Yes.
the Living Dead, and
Yeah.
then
We
Dawn
used to
of
watch
the
that
Dead.
a lot.
Dawn
And then, of
the
course, you
Dead.
go to
Yeah.
We did a
Freddy
lot,
Krueger kind
a
of
lot.
scared me. You didn't
On
want to
VHS.
sleep.
Yeah, that was
You had to
scary.
be like, oh, I can't go to sleep.
Meanwhile, as adults now, when we go out and party, it's like, oh, I need a volume to go to
Yeah.
sleep at
Right.
like 4 in the
Let's
morning.
go to bed.
How times have changed. You're like, where's Freddy
Give me
Krueger
that
when I need
Freddy.
him?
Sweet
'Cause
death,
I
take me
can't
now.
sleep.
Well, I love most of the movies I love are actually horror or sci-fi movies. It's just like the type of creepy chick I am. So sci-fi, like I loved RoboCop growing up, Alien.
Oh, Aliens.
Yeah, oh,
too.
Alien is
Aliens
great.
too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. With the Marines.
Get
Ka-chow.
away from
Oh,
me.
that's great.
I think I-
Boy, just that alcohol and stir.
Yeah, it just
See?
stirs us
we
right
should do
up.
just like a movie night where we just talk about movies.
Ooh, we should like a mystery
I
science
was
theater.
doing that. I did a show here
18,000.
called Benny TV, and my son and I, and my son is a filmmaker. He's a filmmaker, and
Very cool.
yeah. So we used to do a show Benny TV, and we talked about movies. Sometimes we talked about the book and the movie.
Yeah, and how
So here's a
disappointing it is.
scary movie that the book is still better, and they've done 3 versions of this movie. I Am Legend.
Oh, I don't like
You're
to
right.
talk about that. The dog.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Getcha.
But the
I
book.
stopped watching. I'm not,
It's
I'm
a
not gonna play
short
with
book.
that.
It's a very short
So the book's
book.
totally different from the movie?
Yes, they're vampires.
Oh, okay.
They are. It's a vampire plague,
And there's no Will Smith.
and there's no Will Smith. There is a Robert Neville, And Robert, and
But
they
he's not
do-
getting jiggy with it.
No.
Not even a little.
Neville doesn't get jiggy.
I was disappointed with that movie.
Okay.
And then Charlton Heston made a movie called The Omega Man, which is also based on the book, but I don't know what they were. They weren't vampires. They were.
You know what movie that was made? I'm sorry to cut you off, but I got really excited because I just remembered a fact, everyone.
See,
My
we're
brain, it
remembering
still
things.
works. It's very exciting when
The
you're a
alcohol.
mom. It is. So Poltergeist was actually made after a ghost encounter that happened on Long Island. The ghost was nicknamed Popper, and what happened was things would move within the house. It happened on Long Island. I think it actually happened in Amityville as well, but total separate situation. It was an anomaly. They had scientists come, and they think that it was an adolescent girl that was somehow projecting her energy. But it would pop open bottles, it would move things around, and that was the inspiration for Poltergeists, which is one of my favorite movies.
Yes, it is.
You
That's
just
one of the more like, not so much a horror movie, but it's more like a sci-fi scary, like,
Yes.
like makes you really thinking like, oh boy.
My favorite. I think if I ever had to play a role, my favorite would be the woman who's like, "This house is
Oh,
clean."
what's her name?
Like I would
Yeah,
just
yeah.
love to
Zelda
be
something
her.
was her name. Zelda, but I can't think of her name. in that.
She was, yeah, she was always like the witch or something. Like
She was
always
little.
the
She was a
best.
little woman. I can't think of her
Yeah.
name. I should know this.
light.
Yeah.
Go to the light.
Carolyn.
Anyway,
We should show the second video too.
yeah, we will in a second.
I'm wearing half.
Oh, we
makeup.
don't have to. Who
You've been
cares?
cutting me
Everyone
off.
knows
I'm
how
trying
it
to
is.
say a friggin' something.
I'm sorry.
Can we
Matt.
run long?
Go
We
ahead.
can't.
You jogged my memory. One of the things you said, Amityville Horror, you're talking about, a real horror thing on Long Island that I haven't heard about in years was Mary's Grave. Did you ever
Oh,
hear
boy.
of-
No.
There was a grave, Mary's Grave. My friends and I tried to find it. And supposedly you would go to Mary's Grave, and at the right night, you would see lights coming from the grave, and you would like see an apparition.
Oh.
But like, how do you find it?
Mary's
You go to
Grave.
the gravesite, and it's like you have
Do
to
you
go to
look it
everyone's
up?
name that's Mary. Like, how do you
Well,
find
now you
it?
could Google it. I
Mary's
guess.
Grave, yeah. I don't know if you, but Mary's
Which-
Grave was
but
one
like
of
Google
those.
Maps.
But what's her last name? Because Mary's pretty.
Like, that's what I'm saying.
That's what
I
I'm
need a
saying. How
last
many
name.
Marys you gonna go?
Yeah. How many Marys do we?
Knock on the tombstone.
Yeah.
And it might be some gay guy named
Mary.
Mary. I don't know.
So I actually have a theory
Yeah,
as a
you just-
paranormal investigator. A lot of people say, "Oh,
Who you calling Mary?
oh my."
Oh, hello,
So-
nice to meet you.
I
No.
don't think that graveyards would be haunted because if you were a ghost, right? Are you going to want to stay around a place you've never been before? Like you're going to want to go mess with your family and friends, right?
Right.
That's what I'd want to do.
Of course.
So I'm just saying that graveyards I don't feel like would be a super haunted place. And if you really want to like find your haunts, you know, remember where that person loved to be.
The people that are in like
Their
cemeteries
energy.
are like, leave me the fuck alone.
It's like retirement community.
me alone.
Yeah.
All right, listen. You cursed again. Yeah, that's
Uh-oh.
$2
How much
in
do I owe
the,
this place?
in the
$9,000.
No. Anyway, listen.
We're running a
But you
tab.
know,
time.
but you know what I
We're-
love? When you come in the door, above the door is Jesus. Give it up for Jesus.
And the
Always,
woman who wants
always.
a pedicure.
Yes.
Yeah,
anyway,
that was bizarre.
You know what? Believe it or not, we're getting closer to the end of the show.
I can't believe
So
it.
Oh, we can't
let's
run
see
long?
we're going to run part 2
Okay.
All right.
of Ariel Sinclair's
Let's
And then we
finish
gotta
race.
go? I feel like we just got started.
I know.
Yeah,
It
I
should
know,
be a
the
2-hour
two-
show.
Next
It should be a
day.
4-hour show.
All right,
I'm just saying.
next year, 2023. We'll do the New Year's show, 3
All
hours. Okay. We'll kick out the Girl Scouts and the
Part
show
2,
that comes
Ariel
up.
Sinclair, take it away, Bobby.
Now we're going to move on to the cheeks. Now, cheeks are very important because they need to be rosy and they need to be bright. So what you're going to do is take your blush and just make big, round circles. Blush, 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 blush. Yeah, blend it in. Look, blend it in. Because when this guy is walking down the block and he sees you, he's going to be like, my God, her cheeks are so rosy. So we want lots of rosy cheeks. Rosy, rosy, rosy. It can never be enough. Right? I know. You're like, oh my God. Then, what you're going to do, ladies and gentlemen, is make your lips really big. Because guys and girls love big
Butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny.
lips. So I need the mirror for this because I need to do it up close. So what you want to do is go right over your own... Oh, it broke. Oh, it broke, so...
In the arms of the angel.
Oh, we have a replacement. Thank you, my stylist. Thank you. So we're gonna go up and over with lips. Up and over. Up and over. Big pouty lips like Lisa Rinna. Who wants to be a housewife? I do. And then accentuate the bottom too, because the bottom needs to be accentuated. Who's looking like a movie star? I am. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the final touches. You're not going to believe it. But you know what guys and girls like? Moles. So we're going to put a nice little mole on your face. Right here on the cheek. A big mole. Because moles say, hi, I'm pretty. Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, you have now crossed over to the fine art of spring. Spring is here. Let's celebrate it and put more makeup on. Thank you for coming to Why Not 4. I'm Ariel Sinclair.
And we're back on the Gagootz
Yeah,
show
see,
with
now
our
you do
wonderful
your makeup for
guests.
Halloween.
What
Now
a
everyone's
beautiful! I
beautiful.
love that video. That is
Thank
the
you.
awesome video.
Yeah. The eye makeup is actually like completely on point though.
Yes.
Like that is how I do my makeup. And that's not a joke though. It's like it was like a 2005 thing where like you had to have like the big black around and we
Right
did
up
it.
there, yep.
I'm still doing it. It's just not staying on the wrinkles.
And it kind of goes
Settles
back
in.
to the drink,
Yeah.
which
It's
we called it
La
You don't remember?
prostitute.
potion.
Potion.
La
Wow.
prostitute potion.
You
That's
can tell
what my
how
makeup
strong
was
it is. They
inspired
can't
by.
remember what the name of it is.
Right.
Who
This
drinks
is great.
good.
What
I
adult
wanna
drinks
thank
Black
you.
House?
We're gonna be wrapping
We do.
up soon.
These four.
Yes, we're gonna wrap it up.
Cheers.
Let me put a
Wrap it
condom
up.
on.
Reach out.
Cheers,
Put
cheers.
a condom on it.
We're gonna put a condom on
Play
it.
it safe,
Wrap it
guys.
up.
Play it safe.
Oh man, that's where Spittoon would have made a lot of money this week. Really, we're saving the money
Condoms
for
isn't
our
a bad
next
word.
Christmas. No.
Yeah, no.
fine.
It's a safe word.
Safe word.
Cock's a bad word. Oh boy, I'm never going
All right,
to
so
that.
so you host the Miss Fire Island contest.
Yes.
I haven't been there in years. I'm going to
You have
go
to
back.
come back.
You gotta go,
Yes.
guys.
It's fun. You gotta go, even once in your life.
If you've never been to Ice Palace, if you've never been to Lips, if you don't know who this is, you're not living. Period.
Thank you.
And where did they
Period.
used to do? It was the Ice Palace with the pool, where there
Yes.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
And there are tickets that you can get for the pool where you
Yes.
can watch it from the pool.
It's in September. It's
Oh,
the
all
week
right.
after Labor Day.
Mm-hmm.
So we start selling tickets like July or August.
And don't you get like celebrity judges? Do you
Sometimes, yes.
Yeah.
We've had
remember-
some.
Joan Rivers was a celebrity judge there back in my day.
Yes.
Amazing.
Joan Rivers and
She loved the
Soupy
gays.
Sales.
Yes.
Do you know? Ooh,
I know who
like they
Soupy-
know
I know who
Soupy
Soupy
Sales
Sales
is.
Sales.
Sales.
Like they
Soupy
know.
Soupy.
You don't know.
I know who
Soupy
he is.
Sales.
You know.
super, super nice.
You know, he's
Wait,
not
talk about,
related to Scooby
before we
Doo.
wrap it up, you have to talk about something.
Yeah, you-
Okay,
That
yes.
next week.
All right, well, first, my guess. What do you have anything in the
I'm
works?
at Lips every Friday and Saturday, 227 East 56th Street. Make a reservation. Come
Lasagna?
have fun. Yeah.
Lasagna.
Yeah. Oh, lasagna. I'm at Lasagna in Huntington next Halloween, the day before Halloween, Sunday. Make a reservation.
cool.
Come
Do
see
it.
it.
Make a
Halloween
reservation.
is Monday.
It's a Monday.
All right, Monday.
Yeah, thank God.
Such
Cool.
a fun show. Me and Claire
And
went
Jen?
to it.
The
Yes.
Do you-
greatest.
We
It's a
know
for her birthday.
Claire doesn't have anything.
Me?
Claire's got everything.
Yeah, I was
She
gonna
has houses to haunt.
Tell
I
'em.
sleep here. I'm haunting some houses, you know, creeping around. I'm probably going to go eat a slice of pizza with the lady that broke in here before. I have a full docket, so,
So-
book
Okay,
me.
cool.
She's
Book
very
me if
busy.
I have time.
Very
If I have
busy.
time. I'll pencil you.
I am just so happy that the show went the way it did. As you guys know, Ariel Sinclair is an icon, an
Oh, thank you
institution.
so much.
And like I said, if you don't know or if you didn't know what we were talking about, get to know it because it is just such a wonderful wonderful time.
It's a good thing her husband's not here. It would be kid number 2 tonight.
I know.
Uh-oh.
I know. I hate to tell you.
Well, it might happen tonight.
It might. You never know. I'm getting a little loosey-goosey.
Keep those potions.
Le prostitute.
But wait, one more thing. You know, being a drag queen and being a drag queen for so long, to have people that say what she says, you know, I'm so blessed and so grateful, and I'm just so lucky to be able to do what I love, just like all of us, like to be able to make people laugh or like whatever. It's amazing. Entertain, yes.
Yeah, but it takes a lot to be the best. Yeah. And she's the best.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm going to go to a show.
We should, because it's
we will.
Now you got to talk about you.
Yeah.
Okay. I have 2 things going on. The day after Halloween, I'm still going to be hanging out with the dead, but it will be Deadheads. Because there's this thing going on. My Grateful Dead friends who are watching, they brought back called Meet Up at the Movies, and they're going to show a Grateful Dead show from years ago in movie theaters all across the country. And Long Island, there's a bunch of theaters, like 4 or 5 theaters that are going to have it, and they're going to show it on November 1st and November 5th. And what is very special about this meetup at the movies is, for Grateful Dead fans, Europe 72 was the first 3-record set outside of Woodstock album. It was a 3-record Grateful Dead set with a lot of new songs that they never had recorded anywhere. And so this is one show from the Europe 72 tour. It's the Copenhagen Theater, and it's like a 2-hour show that they did for TV out there in Copenhagen. They did for a TV show, and I saw 1 hour of the show in August, and 1 hour of it blew me away. So if you're a Grateful Dead fan, go to the theater. People are dancing. I've went to this meetup at the movies. They dance around. There's
what about the fire escape?
There's one more rock and roll thing. I have a friend, Facebook friend, Jill Fiore, and you might have seen her. She was in the Good Times magazine, if anybody still reads Good Times. Mm-hmm. Jill Fiore was in it, and she, during COVID, she did shows. She's a guitarist and recording artist, and she has a new EP, I believe, coming out. During COVID, she did what was called the Fiore Escape, and it was music from her fire escape. So she's bringing it back on this Friday night, the 28th, in the city. So on her fire escape, if you go to her page on Facebook, Jill Fiore, you'll find out she is asking for donations. She's doing a GoFundMe because, you have to pay people. There's no such thing
Go there and loiter.
No, there's no such thing as a free show. Even the Grateful Dead have done free shows. And then
now we're back to the original prostitution.
Anyway, we have to.
Yeah,
we have to
prostitution.
Never free
Thank you,
show.
everybody. Happy Halloween.
Happy
Halloween, everyone.
Thank you for having
Woo! Thanks for watching. Thank you. See you in 2 weeks, the 11th.
Mwah.
See you in November. Mwah.
Take